Česko kultura Krista Krenko, jak Oscar.
So last week, Bandai released a teaser image of their Spider-Man No Way Home final swing suit, or what they're calling the new red and blue suit. And it got a lot of people excited, myself included, at first. I'll get into that in a little bit. But just now, they've dropped way more images, as well as a date for when this is going to be solicited, and a release date. Now, this is obviously a beautiful costume. Everyone was hyped about it when it showed up in the movie, and then when Bandai released this teaser, everyone was excited to get a 1/12 scale version of this. I think the only other company that is making one of these and has shown images is Hot Toys. So this is the first one in this scale. It's going up for pre-order on June 23rd, and it's expected to ship in January of next year. So firstly, let's take a look at what we've got here. From what I can see, there's at least 2 sets of eyes. This is something we're used to with Bandai Tom Holland Spider-Man. We have the multiple handsets we're used to by now, the webs. No unmasked head, which I would have liked, especially with the Tobey and Tom Holland Spider-Man both coming with those. Other than that, it's a pretty standard SH Figuarts Spider-Man, but I want to take a look at some of the details that are kind of putting me off this. What really sticks out to me is the lack of detail on the blue sections. In the movie, we see all these lines that kind of remind me of the Far From Home red and black suit. These sporty, lines that cross through each other. Now, it's a lot more subtle on this costume than it is in Far From Home, but it is there. You can see them in the official images and even the upcoming Hot Toys. This just has a smooth metallic blue. The red is also really smooth. We'll see other figures like Mafex and even Marvel Legends having sculpted detail on the red parts. It's something I really like about the Mafex MCU Spider-Man. This is just smooth all over. We saw this in Bandai's Far From Home Spider-Man. It really put me off that figure. It was just too plasticky. I do like a bit of texture in my movie Spider-Man. And honestly, just with the overall look of this, it kind of reminds me of the original Mafex comic Spider-Man. You've got the smoothness of both the red and blue, the metallic blue that's used. Also, the red elbows put me off at certain angles. I think it's just the design of the suit. It's tough to get around that, but it's still there. I don't know, I really like the suit design. I want this in this scale, but this isn't quite doing it for me. You look at the Mafex Far From Home, even the Figuarts Far From Home, they have those line details in the black segments. I'd like to see that on this suit in this scale. It's also a Soul Web exclusive, so it's going to be tough to get a hold of. I've gotten these exclusives before. You have to go through a third-party website where they order it from Japan. They're a middleman, so they're going to charge you a bit more. It might see a US release like the No Way Home figures did. You could get those on Big Bad Toy Store and places like that, so this might be easier than you think to get a hold of. But I think I might wait for someone else to do it, honestly. I like the degree of accuracy we see from Mafex regularly, from Bandai most of the time. I don't know, just something about this figure isn't quite doing it for me. There are details in that suit that I want represented in action figure form. So there's your SHF No Way Home Final Swing Spider-Man. It's going for 7,700 yen, which is about 55 USD, just over 70 Canadian. Now, I'm not saying it's garbage or anything like that. If you like it, go for it. It's going to be a solid Spider-Man. Figuarts has been getting a lot better with their Spider-Man recently, I'll say that. I got the original Homecoming one and was really disappointed. It really put me off Figuarts for a while. But the more recent releases have been excellent. Their Spider-Verse stuff, the No Way Home Tobey was great. So this is going to be a good figure. It's just missing some stuff that I'd like to see. How about you? Are you going to pick it up? Are you going to wait 5 years for Mafex to do one like me? Let me know in the comments. Go check out my Tobey Spider-Man comparison that I did with the Figuarts and Marvel Legends versions. And soon I'm going to be comparing Andrew Garfield Spider-Man from that 3-pack to some other Andrews. Keep an eye out for that.